Doing fine. What is this? What did I touch? Oh my god. I'm doing experiments. No, 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 no. What is this? What is this? Hi. Okay. Hi everyone. Good evening. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Depending on wherever you're joining us from. Oh my god. Something is happening. Something is seriously happening. How are you all doing? I'm sure you're doing fine and everyone is okay. We are all doing fine at our end. Pardon me, I'm coming natural as usual. Natural. No makeup, nothing. So all the potholes and all the, I don't know, I had fever the other day and it gave me some, I don't know how to call it. How do they call it? Yeah, so it's still, maybe I'll shift it like this. Yeah. So how are you all doing? I'm sure you're doing fine today. Yes. Okay, I bring us news. Like, there's something happening around. It's not like happening around, there's something happening. Something is happening somewhere. Where did I keep my other phone? Something is happening somewhere. Like they said, I'm not going to be here for long because I want to run to somewhere. So I'm not going to be here for long. But it is often said that when a man is poor, he is humble. You see, everybody or everyone who is humble, be it a man or a woman, when they are broke, very few of them are broke and proud. Very few. Very few people are broke and proud. Most people are broke and humble. That's when they are humble. That's when a lot of people are humble. When they don't have money, you see them submit. You see them. Today, I'm very angry, so I'm going to speak in PG. When man no get money, no. Hi everyone. Welcome. How are you doing? I'm sure you're doing fine, Marie. Marie, you're welcome. Simply Can. You're welcome. You're welcome. Seriously, like I don't even know what to say because when I go watch these videos, when I go watch everything that is going on about this case, like I'm just like, why are we humble only when we don't have anything? Like immediately a man or a woman, because it's two-way, immediately a man or a woman gets money, immediately they are financially stable, they are no longer humble. They start doing things that they are not supposed to do because sometimes, or not sometimes, most often, money will make people, or poverty will make people stay low down there because they know they cannot afford how do I put it? They cannot afford some kind of ladies. Like they'll manage. I'll call it manage because actually this is what is happening. It's like, oh, maybe there was love, some kind of love before, and then money just changed everything. Money just changed everything. You're there, you have that your understanding girlfriend, you don't have anything, you cannot even afford, you cannot even give her a meal in a day, and she's there struggling, working with you. You got married to her because this guy actually got married to this lady. If I remember her name, what's that her name again? He got married to the lady in Cameroon. You left your wife there with 2 kids. You first of all came to Dubai, moved to Italy, and then to the US. And when you got to the US, your promised land, because most people call it the promised land. When you got to the US, your promised land, you found one lady, Kevin. The one that has done original BBL. She's curvy. I'll show you her picture. Like this lady, she's curvy. And this man abandoned his wife. Hi, Camille. Is it Katsi? Katsi. It's difficult for me to read it. I cannot read it. Hi, how are you doing? You're welcome. I'm from Cameroon. I'm originally from Cameroon. Yeah, I'm from Cameroon. What about you? How are you doing? Okay, so I'll continue with the story. I wanted to speak in Pidgin, but definitely I have audience who don't understand our Pidgin language, our Pidgin English, okay? So I'll speak in English. So this guy, when he finally found himself on the promised land, because a lot of people love the US, and it is considered like their promised land. Everyone wants to go there. So when you get there, oh, I finally reached my promised land. And a lot of things will start happening. You start living your life. You're abroad, you're making money, you're becoming rich. And this guy abandoned his wife. I'm not talking about girlfriend. I'm not talking about bride price fiancé. No. Legally married wife. He left her in Cameroon with 2 kids and decided to get married to another woman like nothing happened. Like somebody who doesn't even have a wife, who doesn't have kids. That was what he did. He abandoned this woman. 2 kids, wife, you abandoned her, and you're getting married to another woman in the US because you think this woman cannot come to the US to stop this wedding and all of that. The woman took to social media to cry and present her case. Though it has not helped her because they are still married. They still got married. Everything happened. It happened like nothing happened. It happened like nobody was complaining. They got married. They are now married. And if you look at the whole wedding of a thing, from the engagement to the wedding, the reception and everything, it is luxury. It is luxury. It speaks money, real cash, dollars. It speaks real cash. He got married to her, abandoned wife and 2 kids. And all over TikTok, a lot of TikTok accounts, they are on this issue. And this particular lady on TikTok took it upon herself to have them on her platform. And the argument was not easy. This legally married wife back in Cameroon is demanding 15 million before she will let go. Now, we'll ask, what do men really want? Because if you dress like a decent woman, they will go for the half-naked ones. If you dress half-naked, they'll complain you're exposing yourself. When you dress decent, they go for the indecent ones. Let me put it that way. Those who dress half-naked. At that point, they'll not complain. But with you, they'll complain. Why are you dressed like this? You don't have to dress like this. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. And I finally come to realize that these men, or boys, let me call them boys, they don't know how to appreciate women. They don't know how to keep to their promises, because it's only a boy that is going to do that. You should have gone to the US, try to put yourself together, and then get your family there. Get your wife and kids there with you. Or make their lives better while you're struggling to build your life for them. Not abandoning them completely for another woman. You need to see this lady. And now people are saying this one back in Cameroon, she is, I don't know. I don't really know. She dresses decently. She doesn't look sexy and appealing like the other woman. Now, she considers herself as somebody's wife. In the absence of her husband, she's supposed to be mindful on how she does her things. You don't do things in a way that people will start accusing you of cheating on your husband, living a promiscuous life and things like that. So she has to preserve herself. She has to cover up herself. She has to look like the married woman that she is. Because, when your husband is not there, generally you have to be very careful. If not, he will receive information of things that you are not even doing. People will just bring up things just to destroy your home. So you have to be careful on what you do. This is what this lady was doing. She was just so decent, waiting for her husband, doing the management. She's living in a very small apartment worth nothing because it's like nothing, while the husband is living a luxurious life in the US with another woman until they are getting married and posting it on social media. Why post it on social media? Why bring it out? Because of pride. You want to show the world that, oh, I had the best wedding with the best man. And the way the thing that is the where I'm just so, I don't even know what to say, is the way this woman is flaunting this man. My man, my man, my man. Now, if you really love a woman, even if she is not the kind of woman you want, you build her to the kind of woman you want, right? You help her become the kind of woman you want. It's the same way with a man. If you get married to a man that doesn't meet your expectations, you can just hold his hands, you work together, and you get to that level that you want to go with your man. It is not the issue of, oh, he doesn't, and when you start saying it doesn't meet your expectation, you're saying it after she has had 2 kids for you already. That's when she doesn't meet your expectations. That is when you realize that she's not the kind of woman you would have loved to marry. Why, now that you have the money, why don't you make her the kind of woman you wanted to marry before? Why can't you make her the kind of woman that is in your head? You could send her for BBL if she doesn't have the kind of nyash that you want. Men and nyash. Like, seriously, you just abandoned the woman there. You abandoned her with her kids, and you think she'll just swallow it and let it go. Sometimes they say social media may not be able to help you, yes, but sometimes it's difficult to just stay quiet and not do anything about what is really paining you, what is deep in your heart, so painful, that is making you miserable. You cannot just stay quiet, especially if you don't have supportive people around you, if you don't have people who understand your pain. It is very difficult to stay quiet. Now she's demanding 15 million to let go. I mean, to me, I think that is just something that they can just give it to her. I think it's something they can just give it to her quietly and let her just forget about my husband, the father of my children. Amen. The father of my children. Somebody just sent me a message, and the end of it is God will do it at his right time. So I had to answer that amen to make sure it comes to pass. Now, you have gotten married, like you have moved on, and that is the point. It always ends up making the woman look terrible because blames are going on the woman. Oh, she doesn't look nice, she doesn't take care of herself, and all of that. A man who loves you will love you for who you are and not the fake kind of things you do to please him. But then, as women, we always have to please them. We always have to please them. Even if you please them, the blames are still coming to you. They are coming to the woman, not the man. Nobody is seeing how she has been deceived for years, 13 years, 13 good years in marriage to a man that doesn't even value you. The minute he finds his way into riches, he abandons you as if you have never mattered to him, with 2 kids. 2, not 1, 2. And if he was around, maybe they'll have more than 2 kids already. Maybe they'll have like 3 or 4 kids if they want it. You just abandon that woman. Now she'll be considered as a baby mama. Now she will be considered as a baby mama. Now she will have her life like hanging. Here am I with 2 kids, managing life, while the father of these kids, who is my husband. And if you look at it critically, you realize that maybe this lady supported this man in every way for him to move out of the country. And now he's out of the country. She has become the other woman because you found big nyash. You found big nyash in the US with money. You need to see that. You need to see this wedding. You need to see the way this woman is flaunting this man, and the man is having a moment. He's having the moment of his life. Oh my God. Let me check on that video and show you guys. Like, this woman is just, let me check. I don't want the sound, so maybe I'll have to mute the sound. I'll have to mute the sound of it. That was the engagement to make it snappy. That was the engagement. I need a full video. I don't want the one that is I don't want one that is covered. I want to have the full video. I want to have the full video. I'll show you guys. Just give me a minute, please. Oh God. Oh my God. Things are happening. Things are happening. Things are happening. It is not the first time, right, that men have abandoned their wives for another lady. It's not the first time. It is not the first time. It is not the first time. And it is just like the English is disappearing from my mouth because it's terrible, honestly. It goes a long way to tell us that some of these men are not worth struggling with. They are not worth building with. Because when they have the money, when they get to where they want to get to, they will just dump you as if you never mattered. They'll just dump you as if you're nothing. Because I've gotten to where they wanted to get to. I need to get water. Excuse me. I'll get some water. I'm gonna go. I'm not going to go. Let me. Why can I pause? No. Thank you. So, my ladies, what do we do? Do we manage with them? Do we support them until they get there? It's only those men that have conscience, that their conscience is still here, most especially not really those who fear God, because some men do fear God, but they don't have conscience. Or probably will say they don't even fear God, because if you fear God, you're not going to do what this boy did to this lady. Now, settle her with the 15 million. You don't want to. She deserves the 15 million for 13 years. Let's just estimate that you are supposed to give her like $1 million every year. For 13 years is 13 million, right? Another 2 million for compensation. Another 2 million for compensation, rather than just leaving her blank, nothing. Or you say you just want to open a business for her. How much is the business? Maybe you're talking about something for 1 million. It doesn't make sense. Even 2, 3, 4 million is not enough. It's not enough. It is not enough. I'm looking for that video. 2 million is not enough. Even 3, 4, 5, she deserves that. Even if it's 10 million, give it to her. So she'll be able to say, okay, at the end of the day, I gained something out of it. It's not a profit making something, but at the end of the day, I gained something out of the marriage. I gained my kids, and at the same time, I got compensated for my time, my energy, everything that she put in that marriage. You see, more men will soil your garment, honestly. They will. They are already. A lot of them are already. Did you soil your garment and dump you there and you look like you're the one that has been the problem? No. Sister, you are not the problem. Let me tell you today, you are not the problem. If you have been dumped, no matter the number of times, you are not the problem. The men are the problem because they are very selfish. Very selfish. I know some of you will say, she's judging the men now. Yes, I am. Because honestly, you are selfish. You should start first by considering the fact that women are not the same as men. So whatever you're doing with the woman, make sure you have her interest at heart. Make sure you have an interest at heart, honestly. Make sure you have an interest at heart. I'm trying to look at that video. I want to show us. You're going to see an engagement party that looks like a wedding itself. It looks like a wedding itself. An engagement party looks like a wedding itself. Men, they are already soiling our garments. That is the engagement party. Let me show you. Look at this. That is the engagement party. Look at this. Look at this. I don't want copyright on the okay, the video is not monetized, so I can actually have the volume on.
Before close, before ring, that money over small. With that girl, Charlotte for house.
Look at that. That's the engagement. Engagement. And then look at how she's flaunting the man. Look at this. Look at how sexy she looks. And the man is there having the time of his life, enjoying every bit of it, while the understanding wife is there. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, and now she'll be considered as a village woman, doing village things because you found big nyash. Now, ladies, what lesson have we, or what lessons have we learned in this? I think we have to focus more on building ourselves and not building a man. Even if he's your husband, you should be selfish at times too. If he says, let me go abroad and fend for us, you tell him, send me, let me go and fend for us. You should not be holding us down with the kids. Then no, you stay because the kids are there. Are you not their father? You are their father. You can equally take care of them as well as the mother. You can even take care of them. There are some men that take care of kids more than the wives. They do that more than the ladies, more than the women. They do better than the women in taking care of kids. There are men like that. There are men like that. So you stay, let me go. You can equally take care of our kids. Let me go and fend for us. So if I meet a very rich man along the line, I'll just stay there, get married, and abandon you with the kids as well. Why am I sweating inside the house with the AC? Why am I sweating? So we can also abandon you, right? We can abandon you. Build yourself, ladies. Build yourself and not men. Build yourself, not men. Build yourself. Build yourself, not men. Okay? Build yourself. Okay. Don't suffer with anybody. If they don't have, they don't have. Run. Go and look for the person that has. Enjoy your life. And stop killing yourself there that you're doing understanding boyfriend, understanding girlfriend, understanding wife, understanding. And when the money will come, especially when they are poor, they are like that. Especially when they don't have, they are like that. Immediately they have. Hey, that is when you know that you were the worst person on earth. That's when you know that you had a lot of faults you didn't even know. You will not even recognize yourself. You will not recognize yourself. You will not recognize yourself. Okay, guys, I decided to bring us that gist today, but I've got to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. So we'll come back tomorrow. If we have something more to say about this, we'll come back tomorrow. We'll talk about it. If not, see you on tomorrow is Wednesday. See you on Thursday. I love you, my lovelies, and thank you to everyone who joined, to everyone who left their comments at the comment section. I appreciate you all, and it's a bye from this end. Ciao, 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 ciao. Don't do understanding girlfriend, no, or understanding wife. This time we are women have learned a lot of lessons. We'll build ourselves first, not you. Bye. Ciao, ciao.